Hello everybody. I beat that cleric beast like an absolute boss in the last part. That was part 3. Now this is part 4 of Bloodborne walkthrough. Cashing in my blood echoes here. Not a lot of them, but it's still a pretty good amount still. I put the order of importance early game on here. Vitality, strength, and skill. Then a close second would be endurance, and the least important would be blood tinge and arcane. For now, like early, you really don't need those two. You need vitality up the wazoo, and early game anyway. Eventually, it kind of you can kind of slow down later in the game, but you need that strength and skill, but not too much, because you have to remember that you are going to be putting blood gems into your weapons that are going to make them stronger. So you want to put up the strength or skill depending on which one gives you a better deal. Sometimes you like a certain weapon more than the other, so you want to go for whatever makes that weapon stronger, either strength or skill. But every now and then you definitely want to put some in endurance though, because sometimes endurance can be a little bit of a problem. Unfortunately, I'm still commentating over a pre-recorded video, so we only have 2 more videos left until I can not until I don't have to do that. I can just record it in the moment like normal. It's a lot easier. I wish I knew that earlier, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Alright, I don't know why this guy's like back up and you have to get close in order for them to attack him. I just want him to attack so I feel safer about hitting him, you know, because he leaves himself wide open when he does attacks like that. But like I said before, you'll see later that there's an inconsistency sometimes. Later I'm going to die very epically to one of those guys, and it might have been a little bit on my lack of focus, perhaps not, but I kill you. I decided to go over here. I think there's a little bit of thing that you can collect, because I was deciding, should I go down here or should I go on the other side? And I was like, and then I was also deciding whether or not I wanted to fight those werewolves, and then I said like, fuck that. Alright, I already got the item from that area. So you go down here and you should open this door over here, which will make things quicker. If you up here at the central Yarnum Lantern, that'll make things quicker to transition through. Once again, if you're in these areas, you might as well kill all the easy people around here. You need as much blood echoes as you need, as I emphasized earlier. You need as much as you can get. So I'm just kind of around here. We still have this area to the right here, or like all over, like over where I'm going right now. We still have this area to explore. Some dogs over here. They're in cages. They're easy to kill because they're in cages. Well, the dogs, like I said, I think I said it before, wait for them to attack. Just wait for them to stop attacking. After they're done with their, you know, lunge at you, they leave themselves wide open for you to hit them. The only problem that dogs become is when there's multiple ones after you. That's when, because like one can lunge at you but the other doesn't, so you try to hit the one that lunged at you but the other one still has its lunge to do. So like one's wide open but the other one is not, so it's like it hits you that way, and it kind of can end up being a chain reaction that kills you. That's the only time they become a problem. These guys, you just need to this will come in handy like when you find the cathedral ward later on. You gotta beat Father Gascone yet, which I still need to beat today, in the future of this video. In the future, I don't know if I'm ready. Hopefully I am. Hopefully I can do it. But by this time, you are able to have someone join you. You are able to have someone cooperatively help you. As long as they're, you know, at the same place that you are. Like, as long as they also beat the Cleric Beast. Or at least confronted it. So by this time, you can have help. So it makes a completely total difference with Father Gascone. It makes such a total difference with any boss that you fight when you have someone to help you. And cooperatively. I'm gonna go over here, and then this is where I realized that I really didn't need to fight the Cleric Beast yet if I didn't want to. Which, if you're very, very beginner to the game, and you don't understand the controls very well, you probably want to come over here first and talk to him. Don't fight him. Don't fight him, because he is way too strong. There is a way to cheat his death, but there is like a quest line that you can do later on with him. There is a quest line though. So if you kill him, you kind of take away that quest line, and that can give you some things. I've never actually done it, because every time I've went ahead and killed him, you get something from him to buy like a certain new weapons or something, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, you get them eventually anyway. Like, you will be able to buy them eventually anyway. So I'm just kind of like sitting there just saying, what the hell's wrong with me? Like, I didn't have to fight the Cleric Beast yet and risk losing like all those 6,000 blood echoes. But thankfully I was able to beat it on the first try. Because of how predictable that oh my god. I forgot about this. And I'm like, bruh. Really? I hate I'm in college right now, and we have dorms, and it's like the freaking internet connection at my college, at most colleges, like, it's so weird for this one. It's not that the internet completely cuts off. It's that and then stays cut off. Like, the internet like just shuts down. Like, no. It just shits out for like an instant. And this messes you up. Like, this messes you up and like takes you out of any online thing you're on. But if you go back to the internet connection and you test the connection, you'll get the connection right back. Like, with me, like, I'll get it right back. But I just decide, fuck it, I'm playing offline. I don't want that to happen again. I don't know, it might happen again in the future, because there is a advantage to playing online, which is, one, you can play cooperative with people, but two, they leave things on the ground. People can leave notes on the ground that can help you, that can warn you about a trap or an ambush. You know, it can warn you about a boss that's ahead, so, or about a material that is there. So I try to land on these stairs to kind of cushion the fall. Doesn't work very extremely well, but you have plenty of blood vials anyway to get your health to go back up, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, it's like you want to play online, but god, like, the connection just shits itself sometimes here at my college, and it's just very annoying sometimes. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much again. Yeah, that's what the visceral attack looks like. See how I came up behind him, did my charged heavy on him, and he like stumbled back, you know, he like fell to his knees, and then you press R1 right behind him, as if you just go right up behind him to attack and do a normal attack, and you'll just do a visceral attack, and it'll just kind of, to me it kind of looks like he sticks his hand in him and like rips out his heart, you know. And it's really satisfying, because it's so, well, visceral, hence the name. So I'm kind of trying to sneak up on this guy, but this guy's pretty much already noticed me, but for some reason he's not trying to lunge at me. Yeah, see, you're able to see, my normal attacks here, if I try to attack him, it's possible that if I try to attack him while he's attacking me, it won't stop the attack. But you see how easily that charged attack I did on him, it easily stumbled him. But future enemies, that may not be the case, so you just have to see how enemies react to your attacks and then adjust yourself accordingly. I just kind of put things in my little place here. So this area just has pretty good amount of materials in this area. So all these guys are not very hard. They're pretty easy to kill. As I said in part 2, my title in part 2, so far so easy. I guess yeah. So far so easy. Yeah. These are just a lot of basic materials. I think this area also has a part where you have to fall on a ledge somewhere. Yep, over there. You have to fall on that ledge. Hopefully, do I get it on the first try? I can't remember. I can't remember if I get it on the first try. Or do I forget it? Hopefully I don't forget it. But yeah, this area here, oh shoot, I might have forgot it. Well, at least you guys can see it. And if you're playing it, hopefully you remember. Oh, it's right there though. I have to get it. Okay, yeah, I don't forget it, thankfully. I'd be pretty shocked. I'd be pretty ashamed of myself if I like didn't see that. Yeah, got it on the first try. It's Bloodstone Shard too, so that's like important to get. Like you need as much Bloodstone Shards as you can get as well. Like I said, strength and skill. You know, like increasing the damage to our weapons is, you know, is definitely second place in importance as of early game. It slowly but steadily starts to turn into first place in importance as you get some more vitality and your health bar starts to get at a decent level. Then it becomes important. It becomes a little more important than vitality eventually. And then yeah, so and vitality eventually goes down to like third place, and endurance being second. But yeah, that saw spear here, it is basically the same weapon. As you see, you can barely even notice the difference when you're just doing normal attacks. The only difference is the way you attack with the longer part of it. Like that one was like up down up down. This is like a kind of left right motion. It just depends on, you know, what you like. It's just, you know, that's kind of like a swiping motion. I'm sticking with the cleaver for two reasons. Just I already have it as +1, you know, I already put Bloodstone Shards in it, and it's stronger as a base. It's like 90 base damage instead of 85, so it's just, you know, there's just no reason really to use the other one, except the saw spear might be just a little bit faster, maybe not that much faster. So you can't get that thing over on the other side yet. You kind of have to go up the ladder on through this area, and yeah, and then you have to double back over and get that. I think the video is ending pretty soon though, around right here, so I'll continue on the next episode. I think I just kill these rats first, and then the video pretty much ends. This is Madman's Knowledge. gives you some insight. So I think the video is in right here. Somewhere around right here. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, part 5. See ya.